blessing in disguise.
Good evening.
Hello.
What is up? I'm just sharing this out.
Hello, mother.
Oh my
Mother
goodness,
is
new mother
here.
is here. I forgot. Mother is here.
Welcome, welcome.
Let's do that. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
How are we
We
doing
are
tonight, ladies?
we are doing great.
Confessors. We have hello from, let's see, let's go to the top. Facebook user and Linda. And Facebook user and Linda.
Whoever is
Hey, everybody.
there's an echo. We know there's an echo.
Oh,
Yeah,
did someone say that?
that's
Oh,
yeah.
did someone say there's an
Mother,
echo?
Anybody
mother
who says
comes in
Facebook
that
Hey,
way.
user,
Brian and Brian.
that's
There's two
coming from a
Brians.
group.
It's me.
I'm new to this show. Who is the new to this show person? Hello, new to this show
Oh, would
person.
that be? Is that Nikki? Let me check. If that's Nicki Minaj.
And hello, Pair Post.
Would that be? Is that Nikki? Let me check.
Hold on, that
We
was an
have an
accident.
echo. We have an echo.
I was
Welcome
trying
to
to
the
get where I
show,
could share
everybody.
it.
Everyone
Well,
share. Sharing is
I do
caring.
Yes,
that.
yes, we're sharing.
Yes, share, everyone. Share. We have some great confessions tonight. Um, we want to welcome Sister Rosie, Father Jess, Mother is here, as always, from Ireland. It is 3 o'clock in the morning in
It is
Ireland,
3 in the morning. Yes,
so
3
we
in the
always
morning.
appreciate Mother being here. It's the witching hour in
Yes, it is.
Ireland.
Oh,
Yes,
So
it
it is,
I
is.
didn't think about that.
yes. And Friday the 13th.
It is. It's finally
So
here.
it is the witchy day and paranormal
Yay.
day. We're all paranormal investigators.
Well,
So
it's a paranormal day for Jenny. We're not us. So it's just still a regular day for us. We'll start celebrating in a few hours.
right. So
I thought I was an
so
astro.
again, welcome everybody to the show. Thank you, Brian, for sharing. We are give us just a minute. Is everybody done sharing?
Yep.
If I start sharing, then we'll get an echo out. But I'll mute my mic here in a minute and then let y'all take over talking. So,
Adrian. Adrian's on here.
should we welcome everyone again? So we'll say hi to everybody. Let Rosie pop up some comments
Hey,
so we
Brian.
can say
Brian.
hi.
Hey,
And
Linda. Hey, Adrian. Hey,
check in with
Magnus.
some folks. We'll give it y'all 5 minutes, and before we start reading some
And Chris.
confessions.
Yes. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm trying to find out someone who's new here. And I'm thinking, is it Nikki? Because I told her to watch.
So y'all, I updated my head a little bit. What you think?
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Love it.
Because I think that might have been Sam on Skeleton Key. Thank you,
Oh,
thank you, Sam. And is that
Dawn? Probably.
on? Thank you, Dawn.
I think so.
Everybody,
Our wonderful Vanna Whites. That's what they are.
Right, our Vanna Whites. Let's thank our Vanna Whites for sharing and getting the word out that we are live. And our third episode of Ironic Confessions. And we're glad to have Jess back. She was out Tuesday.
I was going to go ahead and address it anyways because I'm going to sound funny and it's going to be noticeable. I had to have some teeth pulled in preparation for having implants put in. So, yes, I hear banjos every time I open my mouth, so you can't make fun of me. I've been doing it for 2 days. Basically. But yeah, I was resting.
What about violins? What if it sounds like violins?
Pretty sure that's what happened when my mom opens her mouth.
Well, I mean, Jess, I hate to say it, but since you've gone there, in case the world doesn't know, we have to make the Waffle House crack.
Yep,
Because,
I can work at a Waffle House now.
Yeah, I mean, because if you have all your teeth, you have too many teeth to be working in a Waffle House. So.
Yep, this is true.
And Jenny, if you don't know what Waffle House is, I call it the Awful House. So it's 24/7.
It's a
likes
24/7 redneck waffle establishment.
right. It
really?
is, yeah, and it's like you would
Something you would
probably,
expect to find in the halfway seedy part of
Is it
town.
Dawn?
Oh, wow.
and they're all over the place in the South.
Mhm.
They're
And
everywhere.
like
Fabulous.
really, I mean, I hate to crack on the waitresses and
Thank
stuff
you,
there,
Mag.
but most of them do not have their teeth.
Oh, good Lord.
I mean,
They have to have
it's
lost at least one or they can't work there.
yeah,
It's on the application.
yeah.
Mhm.
Have you
You
already
have to
lost a tooth, or would
you
you like
gotta
us to
show
take
them
one
your
out for
cheesy
you?
smile. So we do occasionally eat the Waffle House, because you just gotta have that nasty shit every once in a while. And the one that I go to is really in a very nice part of town, but
Now it's a
you
perfect
wouldn't
place to go when you're drunk.
exactly, and you wouldn't know it by. I'll go I'll call you, Jenny, when I'm in there while I'm placing my order or something, so you can see the
Dude,
establishment.
Well,
oh,
and you know what? There's this
I'll
TikTok that
say
I saw
no.
one time that says, "This is how you know you're at a Waffle House," and the camera turns around, and it's two of the cooks fighting behind the counter.
You'll have to find that and share that. So with all
Yeah,
of us.
the kitchen is completely. It's just right behind the counter. You see
Is
everything.
it? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Yep.
So first, let's plug a couple of things. Our lovely mother here over there has created an ironic confessions group. So if you're not in there, get in there and share it and help us grow it. We ask that you only share this show in that group. We want to keep it just for our fans and viewers of Ironic Confessions. And if you're in the group, you never know. We might leak out little confessions every now and then. Get a little taste of what's coming.
And it's on the bottom. It says "All Right Confessions Podcast" is the page of the name of the Facebook page.
Yes, thank you, Sister Rosie. So let's do a check-in, Sister Rosie. How have you been? Do you have any confessions this week?
I didn't kill anybody.
Well then, hey, we're doing good. What about you, Father Jess? How are you? Do you have any confessions before we get rolling?
No, I started the show with mine, so I think I'm good.
And what about you, Mother? Do you have any confessions?
I have a few, but anonymous. You never know
Ah,
what.
You never know. You never
wonderful.
know.
You never know. You never know.
So, I am with Rosie. I did not kill anybody this week, so we're just gonna go with that and roll on.
Yet it's
So-
still Thursday. Yet.
Right,
Manage your expectations.
right. So, Father Jess, what do you have in the confession box for us tonight?
Well, we're gonna start small. We're gonna start, a little bite size one, not too bad. Though, once I read it, you're gonna be like, and if that's not too bad, I'm a little concerned about where we're going
Oh
tonight.
wow. Okay.
Well, speaking of, I had a feeling. So let me
Oh,
go ahead and light the candle.
Nikki.
I don't know if you can see, we got Gaia
Joanne
back here,
and
right
paranormal
here.
consultant.
So I got the goddess with us.
Yeah, I have
Let
a
me
bunch
light
of crystals.
my incense.
it's not
Oh.
gonna help, Mama Begba.
Rosaries,
Oh,
crystals, and
I
oil.
got to get my.
Oh, I have my
my
incense lit. I have my candles lit.
I'm
Plus,
just
I'll
over
be
here
making
raw
black
dogging it. I
salt
don't have
later,
anything yet.
so I need my
You
incense
can't see anything with this
ashes.
background.
Yeah, we can in the middle. Yeah.
So got my
Guys,
moon
I don't have anything lit.
incense.
I'm just over here raw dogging it. So
She's like, I'm
Just- you
just
just-
lit. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
and I got my
no, that's
little
true though.
voodoo
You know what?
priest.
I did some inner
Oh,
smoke
wow.
cleansing. That's what I did.
I
like
made
that.
him. He's my my
I
little
love
charm
him.
here came from
Oh, I
Maria
love him.
LaVoux's shop in Louisiana, and he's just a rock that I painted and charged him to be
That's a good
to
idea.
take
make one
away the
yourself.
negative energy. take away the negative
Hey,
energy.
paranormal
What kind of-
consultant and Nikki
Yeah,
and
what kind of
Joey.
expression does that
Nikki.
poor rock have?
Hi,
He
Nikki.
What kind of
is
expression is he making? I'm a little
he
concerned.
he's a Waffle House waitress.
That was a good one.
He's kind of
Alright.
got fangs there, you know. He's biting the shit out of whatever negativity
Mhm.
Good.
comes this way. So, and my
Well,
little feathers
he's
are from
definitely got some
my
missing teeth.
ducks that I had. And he sits in the crystal to keep him
Oh, nice.
cleansed
Oh, that's
from
pretty cool.
from
He's got a little lounge chair.
You know what?
right.
That's another comment on the Waffle House. He's sitting in the crystal.
Oh my gosh.
and
It's accurate.
it really is. I never thought of it that way. But in his case, his is not crystal meth. His is just to cleanse the shit that y'all throw at him. So we're gonna say him right here. He's down here too.
Yeah,
And
I have to say,
and just in case, Jess, I brought the Jesus juice.
Oh yeah. Y'all never told me
Oh.
what that was. I remember y'all talking about that.
y'all gotta remind me. You gotta remind me, Terry. I know how well you remember to remind me of things, but I have
True story.
I have the little Jesus juice emoji. I
Yes.
gotta make me a box of Cheez-Its, but they're called Jeez-Its.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you gotta
wow.
send that to
What do they look
Rosie so
like?
she can share.
Jesus juice.
Oh,
So I
nice.
gotta get that made.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about the Jesus juice at a later date, y'all. So, Father Jess, let's roll
Our
with
first
some
confession.
confessions.
Yeah, I'm like everybody
Yeah, I
said
got
like,
Dying to hear it.
the
I know, I'm
incense
too.
is going now. The candle is going. I got all my gods and my protection. Let's roll.
I got my black salt.
All right, so like I
Yay.
said, we are starting small.
Oh, wow, okay.
We're to be honest, we're coming straight out the gate with theft, so that should tell you it can only go. So, our first confession is that when I was 13 to 14 years of age, a friend and I broke into the feminine hygiene machine, you know, the period product machine on the wall,
Okay.
at the local junior high school to steal the dimes. They bought a nickel bag of pot, beer, and cigarettes with it.
Oh,
Beer and cigarettes with tampon money.
God.
Like for
Oh,
me, I'm just gonna go ahead and
Chris.
say, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it off and say that I think the feminine hygiene products at schools should be free, so I'm all for it. Rage against the machine.
right.
I didn't know that the machine they were talking about was the tampon machine.
oh my God.
Well, I
Rage
can
Against the
remember
Machine.
being when I was in junior high school. Yeah, you had to pay for them.
Hmm
I mean, I guess they still do. So, oh, penance on this
I had
one.
to pay
I
for them.
mean,
I feel like it was a good deed, not a confession.
you know, we did.
Make a bouquet of tampons and give it to your mom.
And please
Well, mom
report.
may not need tampons,
Or
you know.
your cousin or sister.
Yeah, give
Like a flower bouquet of tampons.
Oh, good Lord.
You know, I'd
But
say
see, here's the thing. Now,
just
no
give a
part,
box of.
no
Not
part of
everybody
this
uses
says that it was.
tampons.
That's true, but not a single part of this says that this was a woman who made this confession. If a male cousin walked up and gave me a bouquet of tampons, I'm calling Chris Hansen.
They gave no kind of nothing, no information.
No, there is nothing about what gender they are.
That's funny.
Oh, okay.
That would be funny. That would be pretty funny.
Completely anonymous.
Mhm.
So we don't know where in the world
Well,
they
actually,
are.
the name that they wanted to be known as, they're from the Northeast. Oh, Jesus. Okay. They're in the Northeast, and the name that they wanted to go by is the MaxiPad Mafia.
Oh my god, I love it.
Okay.
That is awesome. Mobster, Mike
And I wanted to say up there, Magnus said something about they work at a cookie shop. Magnus, he works in. Have you been to Insomnia Cookies in Birmingham, Terry?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, it's the best when you're high. But they're open till like 3, 4 in the morning instead
Oh,
of like
wow, that's
daytime
Why don't I know
hours.
about this place?
Right. Well, they have one over in Florida where Magnus lives, so that's where they work. Ugh, it makes
Gotcha.
me jealous.
She does.
Need some
Nikki
Jesus
needs some
juice.
Jesus juice.
Nikki's on my
Um,
team. Nikki's on my team.
Awesome.
my
Well, we'll
girl.
make sure
Mhm.
you get the Jesus juice.
Did you
So,
read
I'll
his
get
confession?
Nikki some Jesus
There was
juice.
a confession
Never
in the
had a Pop
comments.
Tart. Oh my lord.
no. Well, you
I'm
need to
with
go
you,
get
Chris.
you a strawberry Pop Tart.
I've
Yes.
never
Do you
had
not
one.
have Pop Tarts in Ireland, Jenny?
We do, but I've never had one.
Oh, well, you need to go get you a
Never.
strawberry Pop Tart. Put a little butter on it.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I toasted.
You put butter on a Pop Tart?
You ain't never put butter on your Pop Tart, girl.
No.
Oh, you got to try it. It's awesome. But it's
What
got to be
kind?
real butter.
That's what my grandmother says about peanut butter, banana, and mayonnaise sandwiches. I'm still
Oh,
not trying
God.
it.
Lenny
No.
eats that, but I'll eat peanut butter and banana mayonnaise, peanut butter and banana, or banana and mayonnaise. But I'm not doing the three of them together.
No.
I don't.
No, me.
Bananas are
Oh
not supposed
Lord.
to go with mayonnaise.
It's better
I
than you
can't
think it
do
is.
it. I
Absolutely
can't do
not.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
So,
Me too.
what was the name of this person? The Maxi
Maxi
Pad
Pad
what?
Mafia.
The
Mafia.
Maxi Pad Mafia.
Okay, well, we got to pass down penance on the Maxi Pad Mafia. I think they said they were like 13, 14 years old. They bought pot and cigarettes and beer. So I think they got to have a penance for that. So,
Yes.
True.
I think they probably need to think about the amount of money that they got and spent on pot, cigarettes, and beer at 13 years old. And they need to do something really good with that. What do we think they should do, ladies? How about donating to a women's shelter?
Donate to a women's shelter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be paying back,
Okay, I have a comment here. Apparently the show will not let my sister-in-law comment, but she wanted to let me know. Butter on Pop Tarts is good as fuck, but I got to be in the mood for it. But
Is
it
she on
definitely
the
needs to be
Ironic
better.
Confessions page? Because it says that page, we can't see the comments on the podcast page.
If you're on the
Ironic Confessions. It's a private page, so all you have to do is request it, and then we'll take you in.
Follow it?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's a private page, so
And
you just
you
request
can
it.
always go
or
to
you can go to my profile. I know I shared it out from
right
Yeah,
Temple
same
of
here.
Phoenix page or Jesse's
It's on
page,
Parapost,
Parapost,
Things Network.
things.
We get
Yeah.
around, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of
Yes.
hookers.
It's on DNTV.
Oh, we're on DNTV, so we're really hooking.
We're everywhere.
So okay, yes. So for Mafia, MaxiPad Mafia, right?
You know what?
you-
Yeah, make it a good one because I was scrolling through and apparently I didn't notice this earlier. I have more than just that confession from the Maxi Pad Mafia. They have been naughty.
Oh,
Give it
wow.
more. Give more.
Well,
And the
let's hear
bouquet
what
of
else he's
flowers,
done
too.
before we pass down penance.
Yes.
I
Or what
agree.
they've done. We don't know male or female.
My older brother and I were babysitting my younger brother. Now that should set the stage
I
very
was
well.
going to say,
where
this
we're
is
going.
not going well.
Okay. When my
I
mom
missed
got
you.
home,
Oh,
he was safe and secure, tied by all 4 limbs to the porch.
shut up.
Oh,
No.
this person
Oh my
needs some
God.
shit. They gotta have some shit penance. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my sister-in-law. She's back.
Okay, so I'm going to say,
Community service, babysitting for sure.
Babysit for a family member and donate.
yeah,
local
donate
women's
to a
shelter.
women's shelter. Yeah.
4 times a month. Babysit 4 times in 1 month.
Yes.
Look,
Yes.
you can
You
tell
owe her-
Rosie needs
Make her 4
somebody.
little coupons like kids make for their parents for
Yes.
Mother's Day and stuff. 4 little coupons.
Especially if your
Babysitting.
brother has children. I mean,
Yes.
if your brother has
The younger brother that you
yeah, the
tied to the
younger
porch.
brother, yeah, you need to be babysitting.
And then
for the
go
younger
give that
brother.
baby brother a damn hug. The one that was strapped to the porch, go give him a hug.
Oh my lord! I didn't even notice that. I had not looked at the names on all of them.
Okay, so what do we passed down penance on that? What do we got next?
Well, let's see. Well, while I'm deciding, give me a moment. Why don't we? Why don't each of y'all? Why don't y'all tell the worst thing you did to a sibling, or if you don't have siblings, a close cousin when y'all
I
were
have
little?
11. I have 11. What
You,
is that?
you go ahead.
the
I have a
worst
good one, but you go ahead. Jenny, you go. If you want to.
I'm trying to
Something
think.
you want to say. No?
I'm trying to think what I did to one of them. Oh my God, I don't know. Maybe one minor. I don't know. It was nothing. I was hiding the toys or something like that. I was burying it in the coal in the backyard.
What?
They had it. Yeah, they had a favorite toy, and I'm burying the toy in the coal in the backyard just because I was that different child from a family of 11, and I was burying the toy, and then I could hear this. And it was my sister in the top window saying, "Unbury that now." She caught me doing it. So, maybe things like I cut the hair off Barbie, my twins' dolls that she loved because I hated Barbie, and I cut the hair off. Little things.
Well, apparently you and
Oh,
my
yeah,
husband
just
are
more.
like in the same vein as each other because apparently what he would do is he would tape his sister's Barbies to bottle rockets and shoot them off.
That's cool. I love that. I bloody
I don't.
hated
I bet
Barbie.
That is awesome.
That is quite cool, actually. I
I
hated
was
Barbie.
tired of like
William,
looking like a robot.
William.
Like I had this weird thing going on with that background. It was like,
Yeah,
and I was like, whoa.
And
that's
you're back.
better, Rosie. Okay,
He-
so do you have another confession ready, Jess?
yes.
Okay, well let's
We're
roll with
so
it.
far we're gonna stay in the vein of people who did things when they were younger. This is in the southern USA called High at Church. They took a joint from their mom's stash and smoked it with their friends on the lawn at a Catholic church more than once.
Was church in service or was it
No.
out?
No penance.
I hope it was not in service.
Well, I mean, I don't know if my kid stole some weed from me.
That's the best place they'd smoke it. Is that what
Well,
you're
that's the
saying?
part that they need penance for, not for smoking it at church.
Right.
Don't take my damn
So,
weed.
You probably
They
should
could
just,
smoke it in worse places.
if your mom still smokes weed, you should probably just get your mom some weed
Yep.
Yeah, or a joint,
Yeah.
or a joint. Yeah, I mean,
or some
yeah.
brownies.
No, there's
Oh
inflation.
God, the brownie.
Right, inflation and interest. You know, how
You need
long
to buy her
ago
at least
was
an
it?
eighth.
Well, depending on how long ago this was now.
Can you read
know?
that one more time?
I took a joint from my mom's stash and smoked it with my friends on the lawn at the Catholic church more than once.
I think I know who did that in. I just before like a light bulb came on.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. Shame.
You
I
must
had
have some
it.
bad. You must have some bad friends, Rosie.
Oh, I'm fixing to tell on my husband real good. And Terry, you're going to want to hear this. Apparently, he used to steal from his mom's stash every time you and Lenny came over.
I wouldn't know why they had stash to steal when we came over. And that's all I'm gonna say.
No.
Oh.
But you know they don't do that. But you know, moving right along. So, do we have another confession?
Oh, we have quite a few more. Do what?
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
I can also tell a terrible thing that I did to one of my family members when I was younger, but it wasn't a sibling; it was a cousin.
Okay.
what'd
tell.
you do?
You tell.
And this cousin personally has haunted me physically since they passed away. So I am paying for it, and my penance is being haunted.
Oh
Scared the-
Lord, what is it?
Scared the
Well,
crap
maybe
out
we
of
need to
them.
pass down penance so that they'll quit haunting you.
Yeah.
Maybe I thought the penance was him scaring me. I had two cousins and they were twins, and I spent a lot of time with my cousins in the summertime. I didn't spend it with hanging out with girls and playing Barbie dolls. I spent it with my cousins playing video games, Ouija boards, watching MTV. So
Yes.
This is embarrassing. We played a game that was called the Moon Game, where you chased people with your butt.
Oh
With
my
your
God.
what?
With your butt.
You pulled your pants down and you chased
Did
them with your ass.
I'm going to start playing that now.
Even
Oh,
then,
God.
in my household,
Yes,
my oldest
Jenny,
brother
we
would
started
de-pants
new trend.
everybody.
I'm
It
going to
was
start playing that game.
de-pantsing. We had a thing where everyone would go around de-pantsing each other, and
Yeah.
I got de-pantsed
Oh my
in public
gosh.
school at recess.
Oh
No.
no.
And
Oh
some gym
no.
shorts I had on, and I was so embarrassed.
Oh no. That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what was your sin in all this?
Well, mine
Just
was
the-
the mooning and the chasing my
She was
cousin.
chasing folks with her butt.
Well, I mean, kids have done worse things.
Probably.
I mean, we won't even go to where what your kid did the other day in your bathroom, and we'll just leave it at that. I mean, I'd rather you chase me with your butt
It was artwork.
than have to
Oh,
deal with
God.
that artwork. I mean, my kid Stevie did that.
I don't know if
Well,
Jess
not
knows.
that,
Do you
but it
know?
was-
Did you hear it? Did you-
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, okay, next confession.
Well, see, here's one, but it isn't. It's someone from England, so I kind of want to save it for the UK version. So everybody in the comments, you're going to want to watch for the UK episode.
Yeah,
because
save it for that.
this is a
one.
good one. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, okay. Here we go. This is his poor timing. This man has. You ain't cute.
He's getting a spanking. He's getting a
Oh,
penance.
he'd like that too
He's
much.
getting a penance.
Yes. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies, you're gonna want to buckle up for this one.
Oh, ready.
Uh-oh.
Let's do it. Okay, go for it.
Let's do it.
Do I need a beer?
You might. This is a roller coaster.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I was in a long-term relationship with a man. We're gonna call him Chad. We always had the best adventures, and it was an all-around just a fun-loving relationship. When it came time to meet his parents, I was so nervous, but his parents were so sweet and welcomed me into the family instantly. We spent every Saturday at his parents, drinking and just having a good time. Skipped to about 5 months of knowing his parents, and we were at their house, and Chad got a call from his best friend. He needed help with something, so he had to leave. Chad left, and I stayed behind with his parents to help with dinner and whatnot. Long story short, and that is the worst possible place you could have put long story short, because I needed more information. Long story short, things got very spicy once Chad left. Me and his parents ended up having a threesome, and this went on for months.
Oh my god.
I'm not even done.
No.
Well.
This went on for months.
Oh my
Until,
god.
until one day, Chad caught us doing
Shut
the
up.
deed.
So it was her mom and dad.
Oh,
Her and
And-
his mom and his dad.
I wonder if
Oh my god.
Are they
Chad
still
broke
together?
up with her after that.
Oh, I know what he did. I'm just letting y'all have a moment of commentary before I tell you the rest of this.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Did he join in?
No. That would be a whole nother kind
Did he
of
take
conversation.
Well,
photos and
yeah,
post
it's a
them
whole
all
different
over
show.
social media?
Wow.
her?
No. Yeah.
That's just crazy, man.
He was devastated, and I felt horrible because he really was such a great guy, but he forgave me and we were fine. Well, now let's skip to 2 months after she and his parents were caught. We had a long talk, and he said the only way he thought he could stay with me, and he explained how he was so in love with me that he didn't want to lose me, especially not to his own parents,
Oh my gosh.
was if he could have a threesome with my parents.
That is
He-
crazy.
I told him if he could get them to agree, then he could, because it would
No.
only be fair. But he tried and he tried and he tried. Finally gave up, and they just ended up splitting up. Chad's parents and I still meet up every once in a while to have fun.
No, what? Jesus.
I told
mean,
you we
that's a
had some
big
really
one.
juicy ones.
That's
That's a
pretty
big
good.
Wow.
That's somebody from Alabama.
I
And
don't
William
wanna
said, that's
know
some
who it
Arkansas
is.
bullshit.
Yeah, it is. No kidding. I don't want to know who it
It's
is.
somebody from Alabama.
I would rather not know.
Well,
That is a
Now,
Well,
granted, this
town.
is somebody from Fort Payne, Alabama, so that
Oh,
kind of
is my
says
camera gone?
that kind of explains it a little better. No,
Oh,
we
the
can see you.
town.
well, I mean,
Are you sure it's not Fort Smith, Arkansas?
Mother, take the wheel on this penance.
What you got to say here?
Lord
I mean, I
Jesus, what
just,
do I do? Oh my gosh. I mean, where do we start with this? Oh my
right?
gosh. That's all I'm
I
saying.
mean,
I think the
Oh my
biggest
God.
crime is saying long story short. I needed more information there that you did not give, and that was just
How did it
disrespectful.
start? Who
Like, how
who
did
made
the
the
fight-
first move?
Man, they
I mean,
need to
yeah.
have
How do we
non-sexual
get
marriage
spicy
counseling.
with the in-law, or the possible in-laws?
Who made it? Who made the first move?
Join a nunnery.
Oh, no, please. I mean,
Join a nunnery.
Sister
William-
Rosemary.
I think that penance is come on this show and show your faces. I want to see who you are.
William said, how
Right.
did it start? Did his mom just like pull out a butt plug or something?
I want to see that.
That's
Where's
gross.
the comment?
I mean,
No, he's sitting next to me in the bed.
Oh,
they don't still do it to this
Say
day.
hello.
Do they still do it to this day?
Yeah, they still meet up every once in a while to have their fun.
Why did the comments go to a stalemate? There's no more. That one's just made crickets. That one made crickets.
Just a little. Oh my gosh, what would you
I
want?
mean-
Somebody said, I bet that
For-
there's worse than that, but they're just
her.
scared to say it.
Well,
Really?
I mean, okay, you need to go to fucking church. Just go to
You
fucking
need
church.
Jesus.
You need
Yeah.
Kind of.
Hail Mary,
That's just.
Praise
Said he don't
Jesus.
know if Jesus can help.
but
Oh.
at least go to
He's got a
fucking
better
church.
trust than we do.
Hey, and you might pick up a new date.
Hey,
Couple at
I was
the
gonna
church.
say,
So
go
to
to
church.
church with only women. So you
They
can
will
get-
still. They will.
I mean,
still.
hey,
he needs to go on
Christians
Jerry.
need love
She needs to go on
too.
Jerry Springer.
So
That's what she needs to do.
Or Maury Bovich.
Okay.
fuck
Jerry
Jerry Springer.
Springer.
Bring it on. Ironic Confessions.
That's what we're here for.
There is
Fuck
no
the roof.
chair throwing allowed. No chair throwing allowed.
No chair throwing allowed.
Right.
No.
Bodyguard mother will escort you from the studio if you do so.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
Yes.
Right. Sister Rosie will
That's
Dr.
just
Phil,
out the
something.
door.
They're saying
Man,
Dr. Murphy,
okay.
Dr. Ruth, Dr. Phil, something.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
So what?
Not
What?
often that I'm speechless, but
Yeah, that was a. I mean, does it really get worse from that, Jess?
a reenactment.
I mean, you said we were going to start light and go up from there. So, I mean, it's 9:38. So,
That one, okay,
That's
so
just
I
funny.
probably
That's
should have
funny.
saved that one for the end, but I had to go
Should
ahead
I
and get it on
That's
in
play
here.
some
Funny.
background music? Do I have crickets?
Brian is saying needs to go and pay a vet's water bill or something. Oh,
Feeding the ducks.
Oh, that
doesn't
sounds
sound
like
right.
70s porn music.
it does, doesn't it? How do you know, Father Jeff?
You know
How do
what?
you know?
That- Because I watch porn, because I have a healthy sexual life with myself.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you very much. I'm not ashamed of that.
Sexual healing.
Okay, William says nobody watches 70s
Say the
porn anymore.
Pornhub music. The Pornhub music.
Madison said she's just here. Oh God, Joanne said it could have gotten worse. She could have gotten pregnant.
Oh god. Oh yeah.
That's what I was taught. I thought it was going to happen. That she was pregnant, but is it daddy's or her boyfriend or the son's?
Oh God.
Whose baby?
oh, interesting. And the plot thickens.
Mm.
That
I don't
yeah.
know. The comments
But-
just were frozen and they just now came on. Well, it
Oh,
doesn't matter
yeah.
if there's a couple of wives right now because this is the best one, and that's all I'm saying.
Oh, I
If you
think-
don't
Right.
listen to that, then you need to
Right.
listen to that. I
It's like
promise you,
it's a
this is the
TV.
best one, and that's all I'm going to say
Right. Right.
because I don't play ugly.
So, all right, Father Jess, what you got next?
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Robin.
Okay, what's the penance for that? And it obviously goes to her. So
Go to the nunnery.
Well, that's what we said. Go to fucking church. I mean,
yeah,
they
just kind
need
of
Jesus.
go and
And
you
like
know.
they may pick up another couple at church. I'm just saying. Hit us with the next one, Father Jess.
This is true. All right. When I was 16, so you know we're gonna be good. You remember those
We're
years.
going with the young ones.
I told my parents that I was attending a football game with my boyfriend back in my hometown. We did go for a little while, but once the game was underway and everyone was distracted, we snuck away to the little florist shop that was right next to the school. Behind the shop, definitely not hidden from anything, was the back seat of a car, just like the old back seat of a car sitting out, just sitting out there. So, being a completely rational 16-year-old,
As they all are at 16.
Creepy McCreeperton back
We
here.
can see in the background. Look,
I wasn't
Yeah, I
looking at the
see
screen.
him too.
Oh, I
He's
just
getting
felt
into the
him breathe
confessions.
out, and it like the air blew across my arm, and it
It was a ghost. It was a ghost hoe.
I will hit you. I'll give
It's
everybody.
the little
I'll beat
husband.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so being a completely rational 16-year-old, I decided to go have sex with my boyfriend on that old car seat. But that's not the ridiculous part of the
Did
story.
you spray
I
with
just
Lysol
have to
first?
say,
Lysol.
a completely rational 16-year-old. I mean, that sentence alone.
It's an oxymoron by
Yeah,
itself.
it is. Yeah.
yes,
So
yeah.
anyway, carry on.
All right. When we were about halfway through, and how do you know you were halfway through? Like, is there like a checkpoint?
About halfway. About. That was when their
Check
clothes were
point
coming off.
The old man that owns the shop comes hollering, riding on his lawnmower right at us.
Oh my
Now
God.
this is
You
at a
got
football
chopped
game,
there.
so I'm assuming it's probably at night. This man is
Okay.
riding on his 4-wheeler at night. I mean, his go-kart lawnmower at night.
It's one of those things with wheels.
One of them things with wheels. Whatever.
Tricycle is tricycle.
And
Jesus took the wheel that
Take the
night.
wheel.
we had to shuffle run, pants around our ankles to get away from him. I never showed my face around that shop again. We switched to sneaking away to dressing rooms at the mall after that. But I promise I'm far
Oh,
more
Jesus.
responsible
They were
now,
those kind of kids. Those kind of kids.
apparently.
Mhm.
I mean, they could have went
My
into the middle of a
daughter's mother went to
forest.
school with this person. Lord, Jesus help us. Let me just.
They need to hand out birth control to every female
Let me
from ninth
just.
grade up. They need to go buy it and hand it out now.
Maybe they need to reach out to a local school and see if they can do a, if they're the area they live in, because it just says Southern USA, and she calls it herself Shufflin' Susan, by the way. And maybe
Didn't we
they need to
have
reach
something
out
from
and see about
Shufflin'
teaching a
Susan
sex
before?
ed class. No, this is the first one.
Oh, that name
Gosh.
sounded familiar.
It
Maybe I
does, because I
dreamed.
mentioned this I mentioned this confession to you earlier in the week. I just didn't tell you what the
Oh,
confession was.
Gotcha.
I think they
Oh,
need to see about teaching a sex ed class in their community.
And go mow somebody's lawn.
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
If that little florist shop is still there, you need to go buy some flowers from that florist
Yeah,
shop.
or mow
Sally,
the
Yes.
lawn for him. Be like, remember
Yeah.
these
Absolutely.
naked kids that you almost mowed to death one night at a football
Well, I
game?
don't know if I would open and say all that, but I might buy some flowers.
Can we mow
Yeah.
your lawn?
Go put some money in that poor shop's pocket.
Right, right.
Sally, a few
Painted
cards.
with your naked ass. I mean, really,
Right.
Rosie was doing something just bad. They were shuffling away with their butts out. You were chasing people with your butt.
True story.
And then I got anything else
Um,
at school.
well, what do we have next there, Father Jess?
All over the place, I'm telling y'all. We got one who worked in a crystal shop. This is somebody in Tampa, Florida. So, Florida man.
Oh, Florida man.
And I know who this person is, so I hope you know. I hope you're happy. You are now Florida man because you sent in a confession from Florida.
Florida man.
They used to work at a crystal shop, and this is just a story that happened to them while they worked there. And they kind of wish they had let this guy kind of fuck around and find out on his own. So it was a late night, nearly time for close, when this man walks into the shop. Now I have to ask, Jenny, have you heard some of the stories about Florida?
Not a lot. Oh
Just
no,
Google. Just Google.
Just Google Florida man.
Just
Florida
Google
man.
Florida man.
Holy Lord. Okay, I'm writing his name down. I'm gonna have a wee look.
His name. There's also Florida woman you can Google after that.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a few.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Right. Oh yeah.
There are
The
hundreds and hundreds.
hundreds of Florida man stories. So
Good God,
Go-
there's a few of them.
Alabama man too, I'm sure. But yeah, Florida man.
Florida
So
man is the state that keeps us. Well, Florida and Mississippi are the
Mississippi
states that keep us from being at the bottom.
of everything.
Really?
And
Jeez.
Arkansas, apparently. That's where the most is. How do you know that?
There's a few.
Huh?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. He said that's where the
Well,
state with the most
mother
incest.
is now she's
Yeah,
baffled by all the
rabbit
Florida
hole.
man.
Rabbit hole.
So yeah, so read the Florida man confession, Father Jess.
I was checking, and whoever is on Skeleton Key that asked me to click that link, it does take them right to the confession form.
Okay.
Okay, so I give our usual greeting, and I say, hey, if you have questions, just ask. It's a few minutes into him walking around. He picks up a crystal, looks me dead in the eyes, and said, hey, can I smoke this?
Oh my God.
I'm flabbergasted. Needless to say, not only by the question, but by the crystal he chose to pick up. It was green fuchsite, which is a type of mica, which essentially, as it flakes off, it's like nature's glitter. Gets everywhere.
I have Micah, but not handy right
I
here
know
to show you. But yeah,
I don't have any here. And he wishes that he had let this man
Come
just
right
fuck around and find out. But being who they are, he looked him dead in the eyes and said, no, that would be bad for your lungs. But they will never forget that shift. So this one's less of a penance confession and more of a, this is what happens to me. And my confession is, I wish I had let him smoke it.
well, I mean, he did a good deed and he didn't. So I mean, all is
I feel like
forgiven.
Sorry, it's
Can't
making me
each
choke.
other out.
Hail Mary, praise Jesus, all is forgiven. Go on about your way, Florida man.
And
Florida
William
man
says
is off the hook this time.
William says it's important to note that this man who asked, hey, can I smoke this? These are the people that are voting in Florida.
That is true too. Uh-oh. Did we lose Mother, or she just
I think she turned her camera off for a
just
second.
stepped off for a second? Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
We have more. We've got somebody here who builds This is less crazy, like less scandalous, but kind of a long con going here. Apparently they build computers, but they're self-taught.
Sorry.
This person, yeah, this is true. Florida man is the state
State
cryptid.
cryptid. Is it?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I need to look it up.
Yes.
That is the state cryptid. Hmm. Do you got a light? That'd be my answer. They would have answered back, do you have a lighter? Good Lord.
What?
In the comments.
Oh, for the crystal dude.
Uh-huh.
What do you say?
Do you got a, he would have answered.
I'm sure they have
the crystal guy,
matches
"Do you
there.
have a light?"
They sell matches and incense.
Right.
Oh,
Right. So,
Relax.
and what do we have next, Father Jess? We have 10 minutes left. We have.
We got some time.
Okay, yeah.
So, this person builds computers for a living, but they're self-taught. They taught themselves through trial and error, a lot of errors. But they're very good at building computers because, you know, they learned from all those mistakes. Every time that they did mess one up, you know, it taught them something new.
yeah.
But this is where apparently the lie starts. This person never went to college, never took any type of classes or got any sorts of certifications. And because they found out in their early 30s that they were dyslexic and they struggled with, you know, school, like the normal way. Their confession is that nobody knows that they technically don't have any certification, even though they are working in this line of work. They have 0 certifications for anything and have just continued lying on their
That's
stuff.
okay. That's okay. I think that's
I
okay.
think so.
I think
I
so,
taught myself
too.
to program.
Sister Rosie?
Uh-huh. I was
Why
just
you-
trying to. Well, I couldn't hear what she was saying. It's like a robot for a second. I didn't hear part of what she said.
I mean, they self-taught themselves something, and now they've
I
got a
think the
good
only
job.
penance you
And
have is to be proud of yourself.
Absolutely.
Exactly,
That's a
yeah.
good thing. That's a good thing.
right,
Not only
right.
do they do all this, they charge half of what like Best Buy and stuff would charge.
Or help an old person learn how to use computers.
Yes, I
That's
love
actually
it.
what I did working in senior care. I taught tech classes.
Yeah, because they're not as fast. The younger people are faster than, us older people.
Well, and you know, I was working that job through COVID, so they couldn't see their family members at this point.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
this was,
you see,
this
that's a
was
good thing.
helping them be able to stay in touch.
I like it. I
Mhm.
don't think there's any penance for that. I
I don't
like
either. I
No,
think your
no.
only
Fair
penance
play.
is I require you to be proud of
Play.
yourself.
it. That is so
Right.
good.
Exactly.
Yeah, you pass. You pass.
Yes.
That's
Hail
it.
Mary,
This is
praise
Sam.
Jesus.
Sam said I'm technically declined.
Next confession.
Oh, when I was a little kid, I used to be convinced that you could dig a hole from where I lived all the way to China. And I think we all believed that at some point, right? But this
I don't
person,
know.
apparently, they were industrious.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know, they had watched too many cartoons, thought that was they had no idea how geography worked at all.
Animaniacs.
Yeah, right. That and my burning curiosity had me picking up a shovel in my own backyard. Started digging a hole because they wanted to go see China. This person did not stop there. They went and apparently roped a whole group of other 10-year-olds into coming and helping them dig to China in their backyard.
Yes. It's like the movie
And-
Holes.
Yeah,
That's
well,
so
no, they were all
fun.
digging one giant hole.
That's so cool.
So they had to hide from this person's parents had to hide from the landlord how the hole actually got there,
no.
what happened.
Just say it
their
was a
child-
sinkhole.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, they roped in a whole group of 10-year-olds, and I find this absolutely hilarious.
I do too.
I do
Initiative.
too.
That's initiative. Getting a lot of people in to
Probably be
Do
good in
something.
business.
it's initiative. I think that one's okay and it's a kid stuff.
They were like,
Right,
I'll buy
I
you
mean,
Panda
yeah.
Express when we get there.
It's a big card.
If you
I
don't
mean,
dig.
I say what their penance should be is go buy themselves some Chinese food and have a good laugh over it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree.
Relive
Me
the
too,
good
good.
old days.
Tim. We're saving that one because that's a special guest who's going to be on with us.
Is that Sam who said a meteor hit?
That's what I was
Get
thinking.
tell the landlord a meteor hit.
That is exactly
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Or
Yeah.
a lightning, like a lightning hit that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
Mr.
meteor
Foster,
hit that
teamwork
fucker
makes the dream
exploded.
work.
absolutely.
Lord. All right, so our next one. This one I have absolutely. I don't know where they're from. I no name, no nothing. Completely anon. So when my dad passed away, we never had a good relationship. But to support my brother, I went to the funeral. I went outside to take a break as it was incredibly boring. And again, a bad relationship, so I really didn't care. No one was outside, so I walked over to the hearse and started to let the air out of the tires.
Yeah,
my
okay.
But then realized, oh, wait, we need to get him buried once and for all. So they had to stop taking the air out. They did sign the funeral book to be nice in a non-sentimental way. I never regretted it. It's a funny story to look back on. You bad for that. You bad for that.
Yeah, you bad for that. I gotta say, I think penance on this one should be severe because I mean, come on, they're dead. You
Well,
know, I
number
mean,
one, first part, you need to go leave flowers on his grave.
I was gonna say, or flowers on some people's graves that don't have any, like their
And his
family
as
doesn't
well,
bring
though.
them any.
right?
His
When
as
she
well,
said
though.
when she said she didn't have a good relationship with him, should she?
Well, or he. It doesn't actually have any
Oh,
gender either
You're
way.
letting the air out
Let
of
the air out of the
you know,
hearse. That screws other people.
yeah, that screws other people. And I mean, come on, Jenny, we're paranormal investigators. You don't fuck with the dead like that.
No.
Cause your ass is gonna be the first one they haunt.
They haunt. I would say that they're gonna haunt you probably
100%.
it's probably
if the
true.
person gets haunted.
I mean,
ever after that.
yeah, if a motherfucker lets the air out of the tire on my hearse, I'm just saying,
See, I'm not
It's
going to be
haunting your
buried.
ass forever. Ain't no sage, no holy water,
Ain't nothing
no
gonna keep us
nothing
away.
gonna get rid of my ass. I'm gonna prop up on your couch. I'm gonna eat your food. I'm gonna butt break
How you
your
get
You're gonna eat
dishes
your
while
cat
you're
food.
sleeping. I'm gonna let the cat
Hide
out
your
the
wife, hide your
door.
kids. No,
So I'm just
hide your
saying.
wife and hide your
Are you
kids.
gonna pull a 99-cent store Luigi with some
Lord.
lustrous
That's
lasers?
right. That's right.
Teamwork,
We'll
I'm
get
sorry. Yeah, I clicked on that wrong time. It was supposed to go with the holes one, and I just clicked on it on that one, and it kind of
Oh,
like
Lord.
perfect.
Oh my gosh.
So we are down to 9:57. I think we do have a show that follows us, so we need to. Oh, Jesse, you got a good one we can spit out quick.
Somebody has sent this while we've been on live. This was not here.
Read it quick. Read it quick. We got 3 minutes.
This is somebody from the Midwest. Makes me think you probably know him, Terry.
I know a lot of people up there, but you never know. I mean, I've shared this with everybody I know and told them to share with their friends.
I had sex in my parents' bed while they were out of town getting my little sister's eye surgery. It was my first time. Lost
Well, she
their
was meant-
virginity
they were
in their
made-
parents' bed while they were taking little sister to get her eye surgery.
They were probably made in the bed, and they had lost the virginity in the bed. So.
I mean,
Lost your
Oh,
virginity
Jesus.
in the same bed. You
Did
might
it
have
smell
been
like
seen
Thai food
there.
afterwards? No. Sorry.
I mean, I even hate to even think about thought my
Oh,
daughter's
no.
having sex in my bed.
Did they know?
But
Did they find out? Is that the end of the story?
I think you need to
Hope
buy
that
your
they had replaced the bed and that you did not lose your
Right.
virginity in the bed you were conceived in.
right,
Let's hope they had a new bed before then.
right. And buy your parents some new sheets.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I mean, I know it probably was a while ago, but just your penance is you need to buy your parents some new sheets. And
I
if your
love
parents
that.
aren't alive, buy
I'll do it.
somebody some new sheets.
Silk Egyptian.
Yeah, not yourself.
Egyptian
You've
cotton?
got to buy someone you love and not your partner. No, not sheets for your ass to sleep on
Nope.
Yeah.
or to have sex
Your ass
on.
better never touch these sheets.
Yeah, your ass better never touch these sheets, especially sexually, other than when you go buy
But I
them from
keep
Bed
hearing weird
Bath and
songs in my
Beyond.
head while we're talking. Oh my god, it's terrible.
Well, if it makes you feel better, first thing that came to my mind was Sweet Home
Take
Alabama.
me home tonight.
I
Take
was
me home
thinking
tonight.
Wild Thing.
Oh,
Totally.
God.
And then I
Got
was
to do the wild
The
thing.
first song I thought of-
Now you all know what it would sound like if we were, the music. If we had background music based on what we were thinking.
Right.
Really
right.
Shake me
What
home
happened
tonight.
to our,
Yeah.
Rosie has the
what
music.
happened to our 70s porn music?
Oh yeah.
Rosie,
Yeah,
take that music off.
So we're gonna go out.
Just
This is
hit
gonna
us
be our
with a
outro.
one-liner and hit on the porn music, and Rosie take us out.
You know what it's called?
What?
What?
Feeding the ducks.
All right,
the-
just
Is that what they
Yeah.
call things nowadays?
hit us with that
Okay.
one-liner, Jess.
You know what? Since you said ducks, you did this. You are to blame. Don't ever Google what a duck's penis looks like.
Well, I'm about to now. Hold on.
End it, Rosie.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's end it on Jenny's facial
Okay.
expression. Let me finish that sentence. Facial expression, not facial. I am
Or
so
facial.
sorry.
Let's watch Jenny get a facial.
Okay.
We got the right music for it.
Oh, well, I see two haven't. Oh, holy.
Oh, you see it?
Got it. Got it.
Okay, cut the camera. It's 10 o'clock.